I'm so eepy, dude. Holy shit. Good morning. Let's see. Who took my first today? Veer, thank you so much for taking my first today. It makes me very, very happy that you could be my first. Daily Pillows, we've got Jacob on YouTube. Good morning. We've got Veer, Jeremy, Plum Blossom Pup. We've got Chaos the Clown, Zelfar, Misamo-chan, Mita, and Rari. Welcome in. I'm sorry. I'm still waking up. I got water though. I didn't want to take too long making coffee, and if I drink coffee too soon after waking up, I kind of just want to go back to sleep. So we're drinking water till I wake up properly. I hope y'all have been doing good. Hope y'all are well. Let's see, who do we have in the queue so far? We've got... First up is Chaos the Clown with the general rating. Then we've got Veer with the general rating. Zelfar with the general rating. Plum Blossom Pup with the work rating. Misama with the health rating. And Lazy with the love rating. That's the queue so far. I could be better, kind of giving up on the love stuff. Oh no, did something happen? Zelfar, oh no. What happened between you and your crush? Well, I mean, you don't have to say anything if you don't want to talk about it, but I hope they're okay, Zelfar. I know you really liked them. Yeah, I love spending time with y'all too. That's why I get out of my bed. I would still be sleeping in bed right now if I did not want to spend time with y'all. There's been a lot of distance. I gotcha. Yeah, it can be tough. Especially if, you know, somebody's kind of withdrawing themselves from the world. I get it though, on both sides, where you reach out. Yeah, you reach out to somebody, but they're kind of in their own head a lot more, so it's harder to approach them, and it feels like they're kind of slipping away. But also on the other side of it, I have been the kind of person who stops messaging and stops replying, and it's not because of the other person. It's usually, for me, it's usually because I feel like I'm bothering them. Even though they're messaging me, it's like in my head, it's like things would be easier for them if they didn't have to worry about me. Life would be a lot simpler for them. They could spend their energy on like something important rather than on me, you know? So, you know, I mean, I can't say for sure what's going on in her head, but yeah, I don't think it's you, you know? Also, oh my gosh, Pepper. Thank you so much, Pepper, for the 20 months. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, just saying, as somebody who has been on both sides, it's not fun, but it's mostly just like it's usually never like because of what you did. It's more because like what's going on in their own head, their own mental battles type thing. Hi, Crumb. Oh my gosh, I hope you've been good. Yeah, it does sting a little. Yeah, I mean, I don't blame you. It's understandable to feel hurt. I think that's a normal human reaction. But I don't think you should blame yourself. You know, I don't think it's anything that you did. But yes, let's go ahead and we'll start with the first reading, which is for Chaos the Clown, who wants a general reading. You're here, right, Chaos the Clown? I gave up on love long ago. It's way easier. No, don't give up on love. Not if you want love. If you want love, you shouldn't give up on it. Yeah, hi, Chaos the Clown. You here? That's good. Okay. Let's see what we got for you then. My body's been really sore and in pain today, but I'm hanging in there. Yeah, you gotta take good care of yourself. I hope you're getting enough rest. Can't be disappointed if you expect nothing. I mean, yeah, but I think the desire for love adds like a beautiful, hopeful, romantic whimsy to your life, you know? I think there's something beautiful about wanting to fall in love and being open to it, you know? But then again, I am very much a hopeless romantic type, so I very much dream of beautiful love. As for the love thing, Crumb said, I used to be just like you, Chad. But now I have the best fiance I could ever ask for. Oh, look at you. I'm so proud of you, Crumb. Yeah, you gotta open up your heart. So you gotta open it up to love, okay? And of course, when you open it up, it means you're more vulnerable and you're more likely to get hurt. But the reward of love, I think, is worth the small hurts of rejection along the way until you find it. That's my personal opinion. It makes it all worth it. And speaking of love, the Fall in Love Festival is coming up on September 1st. For an entire week, I will be playing romance visual novels again. It is once again time for my romance visual novel binge session on stream. I've already got a few locked in for sure that I definitely want to play on stream. Yeah, it's going to be the Fall in Love Festival, the Romance Visual Novel Festival. So there'll be, I definitely have a Yuri visual novel locked in that I'm going to play. There's also a BL visual novel I'm going to play, and of course Otome. Yeah, literally day one is going to be Vampire Yuri. I like to have a sprinkle of diversity in my romance. Yeah, it's gonna be great, dude. I was looking at the trailers because some of the devs have like emailed me, you know, because I used like as a creator, you basically like submit the form of like the stuff that you're interested in, the genres that you're interested in, things like that, and then the devs will like email you and reach out to you and being like, hey, do you want to play our demo on your stream? And so I look through the Steam pages of the ones that email me, and there's a lot of really good ones so far. Like I said, the Vampire Yuri, I instantly locked that one. I was like, yes, yes, I will definitely play your Vampire Yuri game on stream. 100%. I'm not in the greatest of moods right now. The match I was in lasted 2 hours and there was a lot of BS. Oh my god, match for what? What game were you playing? That does sound pretty salty, yeah. What game were you playing that lasted 2 hours? Okay, we got the cards for you. Chaos the Clown. Let's go ahead and put these up on the screen for you. You won in the end. Well, that makes it worth it at least. It was called Hell Let Loose Vietnam. I don't think I've ever heard of that in my life. But I'm glad you won. I'm glad you won. That's all that matters. And the next card is... It just released, so a lot of bugs happening. Oh my gosh, hi Leonix, welcome in. Hope you're doing well. There we go. Alrighty. We got all of the cards for you, Chaos the Clown. For your general reading, in order of left to right, we have the Reverse Empress, we have the Reverse Five of Wands, and we have the Eight of Coins. So, starting with the Reverse Empress, the Reverse Empress is very much like a card of like blockage, right? Normally the Empress is like overflowing creativity and like nurturing and love. In its reverse, it's like a creative or like emotional block. It's a sense of like detachment. Sometimes it can tend to represent like loss. It feels like things have been really difficult, maybe a bit difficult to get a grasp on something, or maybe you felt like something's kind of slipped through that you were really hoping to hold on to. And then we follow it up with the Reverse Five of Wands. And the Reverse Five of Wands is a card of reassurances in this. It's victory after conflict, right? It's new opportunities from what you've lost, and also like new beginnings and peace, right? So as much as the Reverse Empress does kind of low-key suck, the Reverse Five of Wands is in a sense a sort of reassurance. It's like, but it wasn't for nothing, you know, like, yeah, it sucks that you lost that, but it's because of that you can find new opportunities and you can find new ways to secure a victory. So it feels like it's not all a complete loss. It's not like all a complete wash for you. But it is still difficult, you know, it does still suck. And then following that up, we have the Eight of Coins. And the Eight of Coins is a card of beauty. Honestly, it's a card of crafting the beauty and wonder and loveliness that you want to see in the world, right? Beauty is anywhere you look for it, if you choose to look for it. So it feels very much like turning lemons into lemonade sort of situation. It's like, yeah, you've been dealt kind of like a crappy hand, but it's fixable. There are things you can do with this hand if you so choose, right? You've been given a giant basket of lemons. You did not ask for these lemons. You did not want these lemons, but you have a basket of lemons. Now, you can be mad at the fact you have a basket of lemons, or you can look up how to make lemonade and lemon pound cake and lemon pasta and lemon meringue pie and have a good old time with the lemons that you have been handed, you know. It's just a matter of what you decide to do with it, you know. So I think that really is sort of the key thing here. It's like, yes, things didn't go according to plan, but you can still make something wonderful out of this if you so choose. Eat the lemons raw, show them who's boss. Oh my gosh. I don't think you need to do that. You can dress up the lemons a little bit. You don't gotta raw dog them. Though, fun fact, if you're ever having an anxiety spiral, if you ever start to like legitimately start panicking, if you bite a lemon, it'll snap you out of it. So, fun fact on that. But yeah, I hope that helps. Fingers crossed. Chaos the Clown. I do think that you can still make something wonderful out of, you know, what didn't go right, what didn't go according to plan. I think you can still make something lovely out of it. Can I get some lemons? Honestly, I would really like some lemons. I do want some lemon flavored stuff right now. Like legit lemon flavor and not like the artificial lemon flavor. Artificial lemon flavor's fine, but it's like it's kind of too sweet. I like my lemon flavored treats to be really punchy and acidic. I want it to kind of dick slap me with the lemon, I'm not gonna lie. I want to bite it and then feel like my mouth water a little bit. I feel like that's the only proper way to enjoy a lemon snack, you know? Like lemon meringue and lemon curd and stuff like that. I want it to be really, really strong, really strongly right on, you know. I'm back. What I missed? Oh, we just did one reading. You didn't miss much. Don't worry. Next up, though, is Veer. And Veer also wants a general reading. Saying out of pocket shit. What? Like what? I don't think anything of what I said was out of pocket. All right, let's see what we got for you, Veer. Eat the peel too. Honestly, candied citrus peels go really hard. Or if you zest the peel, you zest the outside of the lemon and you mix it with sugar and you have lemon sugar. And you can use that for baking. Oh, it's so good. You said you want the lemon treat to dick slap your mouth? Yeah, did I fucking stutter? That's not out of pocket. There was never a pocket to begin with. True. True. Baby wants sour. Yeah, I love sour. Oh my gosh. I do enjoy some good sour. Hi, Sonics. Welcome in. Yeah, Veer, where are you? You're here, right, Veer? I feel like I just saw his name. Also, hi, Coffee. Welcome in. I'm here. Okay, just making sure. Warheads are my go-to sour candy. See, I like sour, but I like sour in relative moderation. And it's actually very funny because I did that Warheads candy ASMR stream a couple years ago. They're so sour, dude. That was, I think, my first time eating Warheads in God knows how long. And it was like overwhelming. If the sour don't burn my tongue, I don't want it. That's fair. That's fair. I do like the sour. And I've definitely eaten enough citric acid candy to where it has burned off the top layer of my tongue before. Yummy acid. So tasty. Yum yum. Hi, Selma on YouTube. We're currently working through the queue right now, so you'd have to wait. But if you're okay with waiting, we've got how many people do we have ahead in the list so far, Leonix? I think we have like 6 people in the queue right now. Hi, Tango. Welcome in. Yeah, we do the redeems through Twitch chat, Selma. Let me put the queue together real quick. Yes, thank you, Leonix. Thank you, thank you. Let's see what we got for Veer's general reading. Also, I am glad you managed to snag the birthday cake, Veer. I know you were so close to it. I wasn't sure if you managed to get it or not. The Kingdom Hearts 2 final mix. Oh, you know, Kingdom Hearts is on my list of games that I do want to play. Because I've never actually played Kingdom Hearts. I read part of the manga for Kingdom Hearts. Have any of y'all read the Kingdom Hearts manga? Hi, Jenny. Welcome in. Oh yeah, I love the soundtrack for Kingdom Hearts. I mean, Utada Hikaru is literally like God when it comes to music. Did you know Utada Hikaru is also non-binary? Isn't that cool? There's a manga? Yes, there is a Kingdom Hearts manga. Oh my gosh, yeah, they used to sell it at the Scholastic Book Fair, dude. That's literally, I bought my volume of the Kingdom Hearts manga from the Scholastic Book Fair. It's always, yeah, I was at my Scholastic Book Fair too. Oh my gosh. What are the odds? I love that though. Yeah, I loved the Scholastic Book Fair. That was like my favorite school thing that they did. Let's put these up on the screen for you. So it was before my time. I don't say that. You're gonna make me feel old as fuck, dude. The olden days. I'm not that old. I'm not that old, bro. I was talking about something recently. I don't even remember what it was. And somebody just responded to me and they just went and they sent me a picture of a dinosaur and they were like, "Did you know him?" Did you know him? Sending me a picture of a fucking dinosaur. Yeah, you're in the queue, Jenny. The turn of the millennia. Yeah, that's what it is. It is so funny though. Because sometimes I don't really feel like I'm that old, but then people will say something and be like, ah. So this is already a dated experience. I'm fine with being old though. I'm not that stressed about it. I'm not pressed if I'm perceived as old. Time comes for us all. Age happens to every living creature or whatever, you know. We're doing the reading for Veer right now. Yeah. We're doing Veer's reading. Then after Veer is Zelfar. Then after Zelfar is Plum Blossom Pup. After Plum Blossom Pup is Misamo-chan. Then after Misamo-chan is you, Lazy. And then after Lazy is Krem. And then after Krem is Jenny. Oh, you redeemed 2 tarot readings, Jenny. You accidentally redeemed 2 of them. So we'll just have to raffle off one of those. Leonix, if you could make a note that we have 1 raffle slot since Jenny accidentally redeemed twice. But there we go. Okay. So we got all the cards for you, Veer. In order of left to right for your general reading. We can redeem 2. Technically, you can only because I didn't put like a per person limit in the off chance of like when I first started, I didn't get very many readings, so I would allow people to redeem more than 1 if they wanted, just because I had extra slots and there weren't that many people redeeming them, you know? So technically, it is still possible to redeem more than 1, but I only ask that you redeem 1 unless I specifically say you can redeem more than 1. Hi, Sakwar. Welcome in. But yeah, Veer, for your general reading, we have we have the Sun, we have the 9 of Swords, and we have the reverse Hanged Man. So we start with the Sun, right? And the Sun is warmth and light and optimism. It's happiness and enjoyment in the simple things. Is someone on YouTube want a reading? I don't know. They haven't responded. They might have left already. They didn't say anything, though. But yeah, so we have this warmth, this light, this optimism, enjoyment, and happiness in the simple things. And then we follow it up with the 9 of Swords, which is also a card of suffering and grief. So it feels to me like you want to enjoy life, you want to live a lovely, happy, silly little life, but the horrors continue to persist. You know, it's difficult out there. Maybe it's depression rising up. Maybe a lot of this tends to be like internal stuff rather than external stuff when it's the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords is more like internal struggles, while the 10 of Swords is more like external struggles. So to me, it feels like it's more like maybe you're getting in your head a lot more. Maybe your depression is flaring up. Maybe you're having difficulties with dealing with certain things. Or maybe you just have, you know, a lot that you've got on your plate right now that you've just been dealing with. You know, that's kind of what the 9 of Swords is. And then we follow it up with the reversed Hangman card, right? And the reverse Hangman is a card of, it feels like you're tying yourself up, you know? The Hangman is normally like a card of like internal reflection, suspension, letting go of the things that are weighing you down. And it's reverse. It's sort of like you're tying yourself up and away from other people. Maybe you're distancing yourself from the people who care about you and are trying to check in on you and make sure you're okay. It does feel very much like a, hey, just be careful. It feels like you're separating yourself from the world in a way that's maybe not super healthy. It's like, remember, there's people who love you. There's people who care about you. There's people who want to check in on you. And maybe you're beating yourself up maybe a little too hard. And it's like, hey, you gotta take it easy. You know, self-flagellation does not actually do that much in the grand scheme of things of actually being useful, you know? It's like, I think you have a lot of really wonderful, beautiful things in your life right now, but maybe you're having a hard time seeing it because you're in your own head, you know? So I think you just gotta look outward instead of inward when you can, you know? And if you ever need to talk, I mean, you know my DMs are always open for you, man. We've been friends for how long? You can always feel free to yap with me. But I hope that helps, you know, with whatever has been kind of going on. Well, there you go. Fingers crossed. Yeah, no problem, no problem. Like I said, I hope it helps. Next up, we've got Zelfar next, actually. So perfect timing, Zelfar. No, you did not miss your rating. And Zelfar would like a general reading as well. I'm gonna drink some water first, though. Yeah, that's the good shit. Hell yeah. Nice and hydrated. It really does feel like I've been distancing myself from others. It's so easy to do, man. It is so painfully easy to do. Like, I'm guilty of the same shit. I was talking about it earlier. I'm definitely guilty of the same shit too, where it's like I get in my own head of like, oh, well, it'll be easier for them if I'm like not somebody they have to worry about, you know? If they direct the energy and attention that they're giving to me into something that's actually worthwhile, it'll be better for them, kind of thing. It's, I don't know, you get in your own head about it a lot. Even though I would never think that way about the people that I'm giving my attention to, it's so easy to feel like, well, yeah, but like, I'm me, you know? I'm the exception to the rule, obviously. Like, I don't know. But there are people who care about you. They want to check in on you, make sure you're okay. Yeah, next up we got Zelfar's general rating. Let's see what we got for you, Zelfar. How's your day? It's been pretty good. I've been pretty eepy though. I'm still waking up. I'm still pretty tired. I fell asleep pretty late. Okay, let's see what we got for you, Zelfar. And then let's grab your Oracle card because you are subbed. Okay, we got all the cards for you, Zelfar, for your general reading. Just found out there's a limit to how many cooked meals you can carry in Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom. How many? How many home-cooked meals can you carry? Let's put these up on the screen, starting with... More than 10. Okay. Okay. And then the final card is There we go. 60? God damn. I mean, that's... I guess it depends, but that's like... If you eat 30 cooked meals... Okay, well, okay, so if you eat 3 cooked meals, that's 20 days. If you eat 3 cooked meals a day. So that's like 2.5 weeks, almost 3 weeks. Literally one day shy of 3 weeks. So 3 weeks worth of meals. It's honestly pretty solid. Yeah, but linking down all of them at once. Oh my god. Yeah, but I don't think you're gonna, are you? Are you? It's a Legend of Zelda mukbang right now? Depending on the fight. Ah, true. Alright, well, we got all the cards for you. I may be about to fight the final boss. Oh, then that makes sense. It is going to be a mukbang then. Yeah, in order of left to right for your general readings, Alfar, we have the 5 of coins, we have the reverse 7 of coins, and we have the Ace of Cups. And then for your oracle card, we have walking stick. So we start with the 5 of coins. And the 5 of coins is a card, unfortunately, of hardship. This is a card of difficulty, misfortune, ill tidings. Sometimes shit just doesn't work out and it kind of sucks, but it is what it is. Life always has its fair share of hardships, you know? But then we lead that into the reverse 7 of coins. And the reverse 7 of coins is a card of impatience. You know, you want to get things over with. You want to move forward. You're like, okay, I get it. It sucks, but let's move on now. Like, let's get to the good shit now. It's like, well, you can't rush it. You can't rush it. As much as it sucks, you do kind of have to just like slow and steady work through things properly. You can't just drop it and move on to the next thing as soon as things don't go according to plan, you know? As much as it would very much be nice to be able to drop things as soon as they don't go according to plan and move forward on to the next thing, sometimes you do just kind of have to finish sitting with something first before you pick up the next thing to work on, you know? And that leads us to the Ace of Cups. And the Ace of Cups is a card of inspiration, creativity, overflowing emotion, right? This is productivity. I think now is the time for you to channel all of that excess, impatient energy into making something beautiful, right? I think you have a lot of pent up energy inside of you of like things you want to do, that restlessness, like sort of feeling that's sort of eating at you. I think the cards are telling you to channel it into something good, channel it into something that makes something, you know? Don't let it go to waste. Don't let it fester, you know? Use it to build something beautiful. And I think you'll find that when you channel those overflowing emotions, you'll find that there's a lot more abundance that can be pulled from it rather than sort of stewing in the negativity, you know? And then that leads us to your oracle card, which is walking stick, which is a card of support and encouragement. You don't have to deal with all this stuff alone, you know? You've got friends and people who care about you that want to be by your side. Maybe you need a creative buddy, you know? Honestly, it's been so nice having a creative buddy. I have a new friend that I've been yapping with a lot. And it is so nice just like being in VC and just working together. We're not even talking really. Every now and then we'll send each other like Twitter memes or something, but mostly we're just like locked in on making something at the same time. And it's just nice having somebody that you're excited to like talk about creative stuff with and things that you want to make, you know, and get the creative juices flowing, if you will. So I think you need a creative buddy. I think that's what you need. Somebody that you can help channel your energy with. And I think you'll find, and it makes it a lot easier to deal with the slow and steady pace of life when you're able to channel that restlessness of your energy into something for the greater good, sort of thing, you know? I did take a leap the other day and you calmed something. Oh, that's so exciting. Yeah. I love that for you. Hell yeah. So hi, Jeannie. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good. Your first ever oh my gosh, your first ever spicy calm? Oh my gosh, Zelfar, look at you. Oh my gosh. Living life on the edge. That's so fun. Yeah, drawing spicy calms is honestly a lot of fun. I don't get them very often, but when I do, I have a good time with them. Let's see, next up in the queue is Plum Blossom Pup. Are you here, Plum Blossom Pup? So depending on how I feel at the end, I may do that more. Yeah, honestly, it's so fun. It's so fun. Oh my god, your message got censored. Automod did not like you barking for some reason. Yeah, Automod did not like that. There we go. Even if I can't get action, can my persona get some? I believe in you. I believe in you. It's okay, I don't get that much action either. Also, hi, Darren. Welcome in. All right, well, let's see what we got for your work reading, Plum Blossom Pup. Work sucks. Yeah, it's been really busy, huh? I can only imagine how busy you've been. Hi, Egg. Welcome in. So thank you for the hydrate and stretch. Yeah, Crumb just rubbing in our faces that they're getting laid by their beautiful fiance. Can you believe this, chat? Look at Crumb rubbing it in. Oh, look at me. I'm Crumb and I have a loving fiance who... and I'm getting so much action. Wow. Man, fuck you. About 90 hours a week or so. Oh, God, that's rough. 90-hour work week is crazy. 80 is already way too much, honestly. So 90? Jesus. Now make sure you're taking plenty of breaks. Leonix, wow, must be nice, Chrome. It's been 2 months because of your current circumstance. Okay, well, if it's because you're being physically impaired from being able to enjoy sexy times, all right, I don't want to hear, oh, my dick broke, I can't, oh, it's so tragic. It's like, okay, when you're healed, you'll be perfectly fine, man. It's been longer than that for me, I'll tell you that. Let's see what we got for you for your work ratings. God damn. Alright, right off the bat, you're getting that card. Fuck, bro. Alright, let's also grab your Oracle card as well, since you are subbed. Honestly, with the chemo, I realistically shouldn't for a long while because of the whole frying my immune system part. Yeah. I got an offer pending for an easier job. I don't know if I should take it. I mean, well, you'll see. You'll see when I put these cards up. You'll see what I'm looking at here. Yeah, I mean, obviously don't push yourself too much. I know you're going through a lot, Crumb. I'm mostly just teasing you. I'm glad you have a lovely, loving partner to help you through the difficulties. Okay, we got all the cards. Let's put them up on the screen for you. Plum Blossom Pup. Starting with... Boop. Very first card. The Ten of Swords. We follow that up with the Four of Wands. And then the final card is... Oh, there we go. In order of left to right for you, we have the Ten of Swords, we have the reverse Four of Wands, and we have the reverse of the Fool. And then for your Oracle card, we have sow, like sowing seeds. So we start with the Ten of Swords. The Ten of Swords is the shit sucks card. This is the being stabbed by 10 swords card, all right? Like it's not a pleasant time. This is pain, misery. You're not having a good time right now. That's what that is, you know? Following that up with the reverse Four of Wands is the card representing like an imperfect peace. You're doing what you can. You're making it work, but it's very much like constant vigilance is required to sort of like keep treading the water to keep from sinking sort of feeling. It feels like you're doing what feels almost like the bare minimum to stay afloat right now. And it's exhausting sort of thing, right? I fully understand the fact that I am now in a privileged position outside of medical. Yeah, you know, life finds a way to balance things out. You get dealt one hand, you pick up another, you know, that sort of thing. We're all very happy for you, Crumb, for your loving partner, and we all wish you a good and easy recovery. I know you're dealing with a lot with the chemo and everything. So don't push yourself too far. But yeah, so we have this sense of like doing your best to stay afloat. Like I said, like I mentioned, treading water and in that sense to like try to keep your head above the water because it feels like maybe you're close to sinking. And then we follow that up with the reverse Fool. And the reverse Fool is somebody who is, I would say maybe in being a little bit reckless, a little bit thoughtless, maybe a little bit intentionally ignorant about what's really possible sort of thing. You know, it's like, hey, be careful that your exhaustion doesn't lead you to do something stupid, you know? So to me, it feels like you kind of know the answer of what it is that you want to do. You know, too late. Oh God, no. You gotta think carefully. You can't go doing stupid shit, Mira. You gotta be careful. But I think that's what leads us to your Oracle card, which is a card of planning, setting intentions, and optimism. The sow card, the sowing seeds. So I think, what do you want, right? Because the easier job, I'm assuming, probably pays you less, but it's a lot easier, you know? So do you want less stress, an easier job, but, you know, less money? Or do you want more money, more exhaustion, more problems, you know? More money, more problems, as the ancient prophets have once foretold. I think it is a matter of what you decide to do for yourself, but I feel like maybe internally, inside your own mind, you've already made your choice of what it is that you would actually like, the things that you actually know would be best for you. It's just a matter of, do you act on it, you know? What about more money while deleting the problem? Well, when you reach a certain threshold, that does become the case, but that's when you're teetering into like unethical money, unethically acquired amounts of money is when you start being able to delete your problems. For the most part, it depends. I guess it depends on what your problems are. The high red spirit. I like having no money and all the problems. Oh my gosh. You're like the person who plays like New Game Plus on like extreme difficulty or something for funsies. That's crazy. Meanwhile, I wanna play on the baby mode. That's just my life right now. Yeah. Well, so hi, Diamond. Welcome in. But yeah, I think the cards are kind of telling you, like, I think you already know what it is that you want, and you're clearly not having a great time right now. You're not having a fun time right now. So the cards are like, it's up to you, but I think you know what you want to do. It's just a matter of what will bring you the most joy. What are your intentions with, you know, what job you decide to keep and you decide to, you know, go with, you know? So I believe in you, Mira. I believe in you. I'm writing state insurance so hard. Oof. Yeah, I could imagine. I mean, it's gotta be expensive. Yeah, thanks for the reading. Yeah, I hope it helps. My fingers are crossed for you. Next up is... Next up is Misamo-chan. And Misamo-chan wants a health rating. Also, Jeremy, thank you for redeeming the cover song. We'll go ahead and do that now then, while the ad break is happening. And then once the ad break is over, we'll be able to do Misamo-chan's reading next. So let's see here. Yeah, we'll do the cover song while the ads play. Wow, you guys, that's my YouTube channel. Wow. Oh my gosh, and look at these ASMR roleplay videos. Wow. Which I finished the script for this month's ASMR roleplay. I still got to record it and do the art, but that will be coming very, very, very soon. Oops, did I scroll too far? Oh, yeah, I did. I did scroll too far. There we go. Yes, Crumb, you're a very, very good girl, Crumb. I'm very proud of you for being so strong and working so hard. Alright, let's pause the music. We'll play the cover, and then when we get back from the cover, we will do Misamo-chan's reading next. Thank you for the cover song redeem, Jeremy. There you go. Back to our regularly scheduled programming. Thank you for the redeem, Jeremy. Also, hi, Shin. Thank you so much for the sub. Oh my gosh. Thank you for the resub, and thanks for grabbing your daily pillow. You and Vivi, welcome in as well, Vivi. And yes, thank you for the hydrated stretch. Yo. Big stretch and water. Nice and refreshing. I'm here to support my boss. I'm also here for sleepy time. Yeah, get snuggly, get cozy. No problem. Alright, next up we're doing Misamo-chan's reading. And Misamo-chan wants a health reading. So let's see what we got for you. Thank you for the head pats. Still trapped in ads? Oh no. You'll be free soon. I believe in you. They'll let you out of there soon. Welcome back, Johnny. Hope you're doing good. Who's reading? Right now we're doing Misamo-chan's reading. And then after Misamo-chan is Lazy. And then after Lazy is Creme. And then after Creme is you, Jenny. And then after Jenny is Red Spirit. Yeah, welcome back, Leonix. Yeah, thank you for the cue, Leonix. Okay, I got all the cards for you, Misamo. So let's put them up on the screen so you can see them. Oh my god, summoning the Shimadores. Look at them, they're spawning. They just appear out of nowhere. Let me follow that up with. There we go. And then your final card is. There we go. Alrighty, Misamo, for your health reading, in order of left to right, we have the Two of Swords, we have the Six of Swords, and we have the reverse Nine of Coins. As I summoned, I have my volume down. Oh, you're next up in the queue, so you're next up after this reading. But yeah, so we got all the cards for you, Misamo, for your health reading. We start with the Two of Swords, and the Two of Swords is kind of like a wishy-washy card. It feels very much like things kind of do better one day and then not as good the next day. You know, it's not exactly a linear journey, I think, in terms of health. It's like some days are better than others. And some days are unfortunately worse than others. It's just kind of how the dice are thrown in that sense. It does feel a little bit difficult because you never know, you know, if you're gonna have a good day or a bad day until you're having it, essentially. So it does feel very much like a we hope for the best, but you never know sort of vibes, you know. We also followed up with the Six of Swords. And the Six of Swords, I think, in the sense, is very much like a reassurance card for you, you know? The Six of Swords is a card of a journey to a new place, taking the good things with you, success after anxiety. So it's like, yeah, things have been kind of touch and go, things have been kind of up and down, but I think overall you are trending towards the positive, right? I think overall you are doing better. So it's like, yeah, some days are better than others and some days are worse than others, but overall you're doing better. It does feel like. And it feels like there's some good stuff coming your way. Some good health news hopefully seems to be heading in your direction for you as well. But interestingly, we followed up with your final card, which is the reverse 9 of coins, which to me feels a little bit like a finger wag at you, a little bit. The reverse 9 of coins tells you not to spread yourself too thin. And I think when you have those good days, I think you push yourself a little too hard to make up for the bad days. Am I right in that? That when you're having a good day, you're like, well, I got to make the most out of this because I don't know when my next good day is going to hit. Yeah. Cards are telling you not to do that. They're telling you if you push yourself too hard, you're going to make yourself worse. You know, you have to know when to relax, right? Use caution. Overextending your energy is only going to burn you out more. I've been unpacking like a mad woman while I've been feeling okay. You gotta take it easy. Yes, I know you want to do whatever you can whenever you have the ability to, but sometimes your body needs those good days to rest. Otherwise, you're just burning yourself up further, you know? Enjoy the good feelings. Enjoy the fact that, you know, you're able to move and do all the things that you want to while you're, you know, feeling good, but like also just indulge in the feeling of not feeling like shit. I think that's also perfectly acceptable to just indulge in not feeling like shit, you know? You don't have to be productive. You don't have to make up for anything. You can take your time with it. There's not really a rush for it. The boxes will still be there. I promise you the boxes will still be there. The boxes will be there for as long as you need them to be there. So, you know, don't push yourself too hard. I had to make room to the AC to get it fixed. You got the AC fixed though, right? I think that's important. Shh, don't tell him I'm gonna steal the boxes. No, Cola, don't steal the boxes. Don't do it. Don't do it, Cola. But I think it is very much like you have your good days, you have your bad days when it comes to your health. But it's like, but make sure you don't push yourself too hard on your good days to make up for things. Sometimes it's okay to just take an easy day because you're feeling good, you know? Because the bad days where you're not doing much isn't because you're, you know, lazing around or taking your time with things. It's because you're healing, you're recovering. Your body literally needs to heal. That's why you're not doing that much, because your body is changing its priorities to healing. So you don't need to make up for anything. Your body's been working the whole time. Give it a break. Take it easy every now and then. But yeah, I hope that helps me, Samo. Just try not to push yourself too hard. Remember to enjoy the good days and take it easy when they do hit as well. Appreciate them. Yeah, I'll try my best not to. Even if it's just like one of the good days, you know. Just taking one of the good days to just not worry about chores and productivity and all the things that have to get done. And just focus on doing just something nice, something comfortable. Just taking it in, having a moment, if you will. Next up is Lazy, and Lazy wants a love reading. Ooh. Let's see what we got for you, Lazy, for your love reading. Oh my goodness. Yeah, ooh. Let's see what we got for your love reading, Lazy. Ooh. Okay, okay. Let's put these up on the screen for you, Lazy. Starting with... And then we've got... And then your final card. There we go. All right, Lazy. For your love reading, in order of left to right, we have the Fool, we have the Five of Wands, and we have the Magician. So we start with the Fool, and the Fool is a card of setting off on a new journey, excited to see where life takes you, seeing where you're going, right? This is the card of, you know, new beginnings. It's the start of your adventure. So it feels like maybe in terms of love, this is you getting on that path to finding that love, you know? And maybe you've put yourself in a new environment where the possibility of love could spring up out of somewhere, you know? It does feel very much like okay, this is the first chapter of the love story. All right, that's exciting. We followed up with the Five of Wands. And the Five of Wands is a card of be bold, be brave. If this is the first chapter of the story of your love, then that makes you the protagonist, right? And the protagonist moves the plot forward by doing things, by being proactive, right? The plot does not happen to the protagonist. The protagonist actively initiates the plot. So, you know, if you're going to be in a rom-com, you got to get silly with it. You got to put yourself out there. You got to be bold. You got to be brave. You got to approach people. But I think when you do, I think there is a reward that comes out of this, you know. Fortune favors the bold. You cast out a net, you're more likely to catch fish in that sort of sense, you know. We also followed up with the Magician card. Beastly little goober. Honestly, the silly little goober trick, it does work. It does work. And then, yeah, we followed up with the Magician. And the Magician is somebody who sees the potential in what could be in a relationship and carves it and makes it happen, you know? So, Lazy, I think the best thing for you is if you're wanting love, make it so you can invite love into your life. Make it so you have, you know, the space in your heart for love, where you build yourself for love. I think if you want to create a beautiful relationship, then you can. You just have to make it. You got to get your tools, though. But there you go. I hope that helps, Lazy. I hope that's encouraging. Like I said, it does feel very exciting. It's like the beginning of a love story. And you are the protagonist, so be bold, be brave, be open to what the world has to offer. That helped quite a bit. Yeah. You're the protagonist in your own love comedy. So it's up to you to decide what kind of protagonist you are. Next up is Crumb. And Crumb wants a health reading. Let's see what we got for you, Crumb. Little kitty noises. Yeah, hi Barb, welcome in. Thank you for the stream. Yeah, thanks for hanging with me. It's nice having people to vibe with. We need to fill the screen with Shimaderes. I believe in you. Look at them go. Look at them. My little army. And soon my lumpfish army will be complete and I will take over the world. Very beautiful. Very powerful. Let's see what we got for your health reading, Chrome. Yeah, that makes sense. That one pops up. Yeah, that makes sense. That one pops up too. Very understandable. All right, let's pop these up on the screen for you, Chrome. And then I follow it up with... There we go. And then the final card is... There we go. Okay. We got all of the cards for you, Crumb, for your health reading. In order of left to right, we have the reverse Ten of Swords. We have the reverse Hermit card. And we have the Knight of Wands. So we start with the reverse Ten of Swords, which, funnily enough, is weirdly good, or at least as good as it can be for a Ten of Swords reading, right? The reverse Ten of Swords is a card of, you've kind of hit the lowest point already. You've already kind of hit rock bottom. It's just a matter of the only direction you can go now is up. Yes, you do have to climb. Yes, it is going to be difficult, but the only way to go is up. So it's like, yeah, things suck, but like, this is the lowest you'll reach, you know? And in a way, I think that is encouraging to know that, like, hey, you're moving forward, you're moving up, you're gonna find a way out of this. As difficult as it is, as hard as it may be, the reverse Ten of Swords tells you, like, as long as you keep fighting, you can climb your way out of it, you know? It's hard, but it's not impossible. So in a weird way, it is an encouraging card in that sense. We also followed up with the reverse Hermit card. And the reverse Hermit card is somebody who's kind of like maybe becoming a bit detached from reality or the situation, or maybe you're closing yourself off from other people. I think you're very focused, you're very locked in on certain things, which is understandable. But I think because of that, you're neglecting other things. And the cards are like, hey, you're not fighting alone. You don't have to deal with this alone. I know you're kind of just locked in on your recovery and trying to get everything done, but like, you know, don't close yourself off from other people, you know? I think it's okay to open your heart and to be a bit more vulnerable and to let the people in who care about you. Maybe you're worried about people seeing you in this state, you know, as you're trying to heal. Whatever the case is, I think don't hide away from the people around you, you know? The people who care about you, the people who are checking in on you. Yeah, we're here for you, Crumb. And then we follow that up with the Knight of Wands. And the Knight of Wands is somebody who's passionate, somebody who's hot-blooded, somebody who's ready for a fight, you know? I think it really is just a matter of, if you're a fighter, you're a fighter. You got to pick up your sword and you got to charge forward. At the end of the day, the person who needs all of this energy, who needs all of this power, who needs all of this encouragement is you, you know? So don't be afraid to draw that energy from other people, from the people around you who care about you, who are checking in on you, you know? So, Shin, thank you so much for the 2 gift subs. 69, nice. Thank you, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, I mean, I think the cards are kind of telling you, like, hey, there are people who want to support you. There are people who want to encourage you. There are people who want to be there on your health journey to help cheer you on and cheer you forward in your recovery. And I think that'll make it a lot easier of a climb for you when you do. So let them in, let them cheer you on. And I think you'll find that, you know, you've already reached the bottom. Now you can start climbing back up again, and you don't have to do it without the people who you love, you know. I hope that gives you some reassurances, Crumb. I know things can be really difficult. You got a lot on your mind, a lot on your plate, a lot that you're dealing with. But I hope that gives you some reassurances, especially about the fact that, you know, you're not doing this alone and that there is a way up, you know? There you go. Yeah, we'll be your cheerleaders, Crumb. We believe in you. Yeah, we love you. Wishing you all the best, Crumb. Yeah, you got this, Crumb. Next up is Jenny. Jenny, are you here, Jenny? Seek water intake. Yeah, true. Let me hydrate and stretch again. I felt my back pop in that one. It should be. They just asked for the queue not too long ago. Oh, there's Jenny. Hi, Jenny. And Jenny wants another reading on Fergus. So let's see what we got for you, Jenny. Have things been improving? Are they still difficult? Oh, so thank you for the smooches. I just wanted a base number. Yeah. Every sub gets you 1 smooch. So if you sub yourself, you get a smooch. If you gift a sub, you get a smooch. 5 gift subs, 5 smooches. 10 gift subs, 10 smooches. 100 gift subs, 100 smooches. I do count them all. You haven't heard from him all week? Oof. I hope he's okay. 1,000 subs equals a custom Shima day. That might be difficult, but I probably could find a way to make that work, maybe? You don't know. We'll see what the cards say about Fergus then. We'll see what they say, Jenny. Let's see what we got for you, Jenny. Interesting, interesting. Okay. Let's put these up on the screen for you. Starting with... There we go. And then we've got the next one, which is... And then your final card, which is... There we go. I gotta respond to this real quick. Give me just a sec. Your keyboard sounds so satisfying. Yeah, I love my keyboard. I love it. It's very ASMR. The clicky clackies make me happy. There we go. Okay, we got all the cards for you, Johnny. For your reading on Fergus, in order of left to right, we have the Sun, we have the reverse moon, and we have the reverse temperance card. So all three of these are major arcana, so kind of a big thing, you know? Oh my god, Terry be spoiling us with the keyboard ASMR on Tarot Day. Yeah, I'm a very clicky clacky type of person. So we start with the Sun. The Sun is, you know, optimism, light, warmth, moving forward into, you know, new directions. But with that light, we also interestingly cast a shadow with the reverse moon card. And the reverse moon card is sort of like, there's things hidden in the shadows that I think still need to be addressed, things that need to be dealt with that are kind of being pushed to the side or ignored for the sake of, you know, simplicity or just not wanting to deal with things. Whatever the case is, it feels like if I don't see it, it can't bother me type shit, you know, where it's like, if I don't see it, it's not there. If I ignore my problems, they'll go away. It's kind of what it feels like. So it's like this sort of like blissful ignorance with the sun tied together with the lurking, looming shadows of the reverse moon. It's like, okay, you're kind of intentionally turning a blind eye to the things that are important to actually look at. And then following that up with the reverse temperance card is a card of like vulnerability, breaching defenses. It's what could be good has kind of gotten corrupted. The water's been muddied, it's dirty. I wouldn't drink this water. So it feels like it's complicated. I don't think this Fergus guy is good for you. I'm going to say that right now. I'm going to say that right now, Jenny. Maybe this is controversial. Maybe this is a hot take. I don't know if this Fergus guy is good for you. I don't know. Something about this is, something's going on here. It's a little fishy. It's a little fishy to me. It feels very much like the outside facade looks nice, but there's a lot of baggage underneath. So like the outside looks nice, the outside looks pretty, but there's some muddied water here. I wouldn't drink out of that. Never trust a man named Fergus. I'll burn your crop and run off with half your sheep. True, true. But to me, it does feel very much like it's a very thinly painted veneer. It's like having a house that's falling apart, but rather than actually fixing anything, you just cover it with a new coat of paint. It's like, yeah, the new coat of paint's really nice. It's a lovely shade. Really smooths out the surface, but it doesn't fix the fact that, you know, the boards are water damaged and the insulation is missing, and, you know, there's splinters if you don't look too closely, you know? That's like, I don't know if this is really all it's cracked up to be. You know? But yeah. I don't know, maybe that gives you some insight into some stuff, Jenny. I would move on from this Fergus guy, whatever's going on with them. Whatever's going on with them is a lot, I would say. I don't know if it's the kind of thing that you can just fix. I think you need like a whole construction crew. This isn't like a you put on your own high visibility vest and start going to town with a hammer. I think this is like a you got to tear down the foundation and build a whole new house type of thing. But yeah, I hope that helps, Jenny. Fingers crossed. And then next up. Yeah, demolition, inspection, permit, inspection, and then rebuild. Yeah. The Wi-Fi is bad today. Oh my god, Jenny out here like, sorry, can't hear you. You're breaking up. You're breaking up. Can't hear you. Jenny, no. Jenny, no. He's sus. He's suspicious. There's something going on, Jenny. Don't do it. Don't go to Fergus. You gotta rebuild a whole new man. You need the whole construction crew on him. Alright, next up is... Red Spirit. Your best friend of 5 years. Something's going on with them. I don't know what's going on with them, but something is a little fishy with them. Like I said, it feels like there's like a thin, pretty coat of paint over something that's very much needs to be demolished and rebuilt. I don't know, there's something going on there. Yeah, next up is Red Spirit, who wants a love reading. So let's see what we got for you. Let's see what we got for you, Red Spirit, for your love reading. Do I sound so bored with my... No, I don't know what... I don't know. I'm not bored with yours. I was just saying, let's see what we get for yours. I haven't even pulled your cards yet. How could I be bored with yours? That's just my voice. I'm tired. I'm a sleepy little guy. I cannot control that. Yeah, natural sleep magician vocal stuff, yeah. Then eat. Don't tempt me. Don't tempt me with a good time right now. Oh yeah, Dere, just go back into your cozy, warm, soft bed, Dere. Yeah, why don't you snuggle up with your nice, comfy, squishy stuffed animals, Dere? Oh yeah, you would like that, wouldn't you, Dere? Being all cozy in fucking bed and going back to bed. Yeah. Okay, don't fucking tempt me, bro. I'm weak. I'm weak. Yeah, I do have a squishmallow. I have a giant squishmallow, red panda. Her name is Ramona. Um, she was given to me for from like a discount because she was like she's like from the Valentine's Day collection of squishmallows. So when Valentine's Day was over, she was half off. So half off of a squishmallow. Sounds like a sleep redeem is calling. No, I don't think we need that. We only have 2 readings left anyway. This one and then the raffle slot. So we don't need to do that. Need a Eeper of the Year award. Yeah. The world's biggest Eeper. We gotta flood Dara's room with squishmallows and warmers. Yeah, dude, I have a lovely heated blanket that I keep on my bed. So like I'll snuggle up under the covers and I'll turn on my heated blanket. It'll warm me up. I feel like one of those little sausages in the hot dog rollers at the 7-Eleven. That's what I feel like. But like in a comfy way, in a cozy way. Don't you ever just want to like lay on one of those as it like slowly and gently rotates you in the warm rollers? Wouldn't that be so nice? I want to be a 7-Eleven hot dog. What a life that would be. Dairy dogs would eat true. ASMR POV, you are a 7-Eleven hot dog. Yeah, yeah. You're the last 7-Eleven hot dog on the roller and I'm extra hungry. Honestly, you know what I am like kind of craving? Macaroni and cheese with hot dogs. That's like, that's such a classic American dish. Where you, the box Kraft mac and cheese, and you get the hot dogs, and you cut the hot dogs into like little circles, and you grill up the hot dog circles, and you mix it in with the mac and cheese. Oh, I want that right now, actually. I'm like so hardcore craving that. That's such a nostalgic meal, dude. After stream, I'll eat, and then I'll get snugly in bed again. I use jalapeno cheddar sausage for my mac. Oh, you're getting fancy. I'm talking about like the Oscar Mayer wieners, you know, you like dice them up into little coin shapes. Actually, I've started listening to ASMR audios, more specifically trans femme wish fulfillment. Oh yeah, you got this, Lemon. Yeah, there's a lot of really great ASMR. I love ASMR. Just like the genre as a whole. I am always listening to like so many different types of like ASMR triggers and things like that. There's just so many different kinds of ASMR. I don't know. I think it's so neat. I think it's so fun. That's why I have so much fun making my own. There's so much inspiration to draw from. Let's see what we got for Red Spirits Love reading. Okay. And then, oh, we also gotta grab your Oracle card. I think if my voice didn't make me want to take a vow of silence every time I speak, I'd try it. I'm good at vocal fry. I just happen to sound like a pro wrestler. I mean, I would say I don't think there's anything wrong with having a deeper voice. That is in demand, having a deeper voice. But I get it. I think I do like my voice, even though it sounds very feminine. I do like my voice a lot. So it's like, I don't know, mentally I've kind of separated my voice from myself, if that makes sense. But I get it. Makes two of us. Oh my gosh. For what? Wait, in reference to what? Vortexiality. So hi, Vortexiality. Welcome in. Thanks for grabbing a daily pillow. Alright, and very loving. Okay, we got your Oracle card now. So let's put these up on the screen. Starting with... Oh, when you're talking about your voice, that might be giga delayed. Wait, but I was asking like what part of my voice, like the comp like thing, like were you saying that you like your own voice separate from yourself, or were you saying you like my voice? I was very confused. I can understand that. I might try and record some publicly available script just for me. Yeah, honestly, it is easier, I think, when you like kind of like mentally separate your voice from yourself. It's like, okay. And I think for me it helps that I've listened to my own voice a bunch. So I've kind of just gotten used to hearing myself. And I think that also helps, because a lot of times you don't even hear what you actually sound like. Because in my head, like hearing myself when I talk outside of like listening to recordings, my voice is, I think, a little bit deeper mentally. I perceive it a little bit deeper. So then when I hear my actual voice, it's like, oh, I sound like that? Interesting, you know? I kind of hate my voice, but I feel like that's a very common sentiment. I know a lot of people seem to feel that way about their voice, which is crazy because a lot of the voices I don't really recall. I'd say there's maybe only like one or two voices I've heard out of all the times I've met people and I've heard people and I've listened to people and I've talked to people. I would say there's only like maybe one or two voices I was like, I don't like that voice. You know? Like, I think it's very rare to come across a voice that's like actually unbearable, I guess. Voice goes through your inner bones and sounds deeper in your ears because it's not coming from outside your ears. Yeah. Yours for sure. Oh my god, you're gonna make me blush. You like my voice? I'm glad. I'm glad. Oh my god, trying to fluster me on stream. I see what you are. Imagine talking to a person who sounds like Waluigi. Yeah, I mean, like I said, it's actually genuinely very rare that I hear a voice. I'm like, I don't like that voice, you know? Like I said, maybe most like 2 or 3 people in my life out of and I've worked in customer service. Do you know how many people I've had to hear over the phone and hear in person and talk to as a cashier? And only like 2 or 3 in my life I've been like, not a fan of that voice, you know? I think people are just too harsh on themselves when it comes to their voice. Imagine talking to a person who sounds like an ASMR artist in real life. It's actually so funny. I remember I got an Uber home one day from work, and whenever we got close to my apartment, it would get kind of tricky to know how to like actually get to my apartment. So I would like relay vague instructions like, oh, okay, up here, you know, you see the bus stop. So right after the bus stop, that's where you'll turn left to like get to the apartment. And then I would give like, you know, the rough directions to them. And that was like a thing I would always do because it just makes it easier for the driver because I know the GPS kind of has like a little bit of a delay. And it's just easier if I just give them the rough directions like, oh yeah, up here after this light, when you reach the bus stop, then you'll turn left over here. And I was doing that. And the driver guy, he just goes, you have a really nice voice. He's like, you have a really nice voice to listen to. You should do radio. And I was like, oh, thank you. Anyway, the gate code is I didn't even know how to respond to that. It's just so funny when that happens. So I think I've come to appreciate my voice, I think, because other people appreciate my voice. But I do ASMR. I don't want to be. I would enjoy being a late night radio host. I think that'd be fun. Tune in to 108.2 Sleepy FM. And it's just me yapping while you listen to the radio. I think that would be fun. I would be open to trying radio. I think that would be really interesting. I mean, is the stream not basically my own personal radio station? Crash his car because I fell asleep. No, don't do that. Please do not drive or operate heavy machinery while listening to Sleepy FM. There we go, Red Spirit. We got all of the cards for you for your love reading. In order of left to right, we have the 10 of Cups, we have the 4 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Swords. And then for your Oracle card, we have Earthworm. Multiple cases of people driving while sleeping and listening to Eep ASMR. Yeah, you gotta be careful. You guys gotta drive safely. You'll be responsible on the road, okay? I want all of you wearing your seatbelts. I want all of you using your blinkers. I'll listen to high intensity fractionational hypnosis audio when I drive. I'll be fine. Oh my god, no. No. Do not hypnotize yourself on the freeway, bro. What are you doing? That can't be good. I listen to a lot of, well, I don't drive anymore because I don't have a car. But when I used to drive, I would listen to a lot of rock. A lot of rock and a lot of KMFDM. What genre is KMFDM? Hold on. Industrial metal. Yeah. So, rock, metal, industrial. Yeah, I had a KMFDM CD that I would listen to a lot as well. And then, of course, Linkin Park. I would listen to Linkin Park a lot when I was driving. That's why I have like the whole Meteora album memorized, just because I would sing along as I'm driving. Linkin Park was made to be car music, I'm just saying. Alright, so we got all of the cards for you, Red Spirit, for your love reading. So in order of left to right, we have the 10 of Cups, we have the 4 of Wands, and we have the 9 of Swords. So starting with the 10 of Cups, the 10 of Cups is very much like a hopeless romantic type. Somebody who's got dreams and fantasies. It feels like you're very much thinking about love. You're thinking about your ideal relationship, the ideal person you want to spend your time with. You're imagining the scenarios where you're holding the other person, you know. You may or may not have a specific person in mind that you're envisioning, but you're definitely envisioning romance, it feels like. It's in your head. You've got the scenarios playing type of thing, you know. We follow it up with the 4 of Wands, and the 4 of Wands is a card of, you know, trying to find that stability for yourself. I think doing your best to find what works for you and setting up for a potential future for love. It feels like you're leaving the space open. You're trying to get all your ducks in a row, so if love were to stumble in, you would be ready for it type of vibes, you know? So it feels like you've got those daydreams, you're thinking about it, you're prepping your house to make it a home, all that stuff. But maybe you haven't quite gotten there yet, you know? And then we follow that up with the 9 of Swords. The 9 of Swords feels like you're kind of getting in your own head about a lot of this. Hi, Wandering. Welcome in. So like I said, there is like that sense of like you're kind of getting in your own head. There's a lot of suffering, a lot of grief, but I feel like internally, mentally, it feels like maybe you're also getting a little anxious about if you will find someone. You're like, I'm preparing. I want this. I really want this to be in my life. I want love. I want to have somebody pulled close to me. I want to make room in my life for them. I want to dedicate my time and energy to them. But then it's like the nagging feeling, but what if I don't even find someone? What if there's nobody there? What if it's like a sort of like a weird anxiety spiral, it almost feels like. It feels like you're getting in your own head about a lot of this. I think because of how much you want love. You're kind of overthinking a lot of stuff that normally you wouldn't be too bothered by, and things that aren't really issues, you know? The romantic anxiety. Yeah, that's kind of what it feels like. And then following that up with your oracle card, we have Earthworm, which is a card of clarity and rumination, right? So it feels like, I think you gotta stop and think about what actually matters. What are the actual things that are important for you to think about and worry about? And what are the things you're worrying about for the sake of worrying? You know? Because there certainly are some things that you can be like, okay, I gotta make sure I got this locked down. I gotta make sure I got this good. But I think you're spiraling to the point where it's not productive. You know? a little drop of anxiety is good for keeping you on your toes, right? Keeps you prepared, helps you push forward. Um, but too much anxiety, kind of spoils the pot. Then you're just paralyzed by fear and you're not actually able to take the actions that matter most. The sage wisdom of Dr. Worm, who is not a real doctor, but is a real worm. True. Very true. They're one of the best in their field. The field being a cornfield. They're doing really great work aerating the soil. I see. Thanks, Derek. Yeah, I think the key thing here is like a little bit of thinking is good. A little bit of, wanting to be on your toes, wanting to be your best version of yourself. That's good. That's good. That's great. I think that can help push you in a great direction when it comes to looking for and finding love. But too much of it, and then you're just self-depreciating. You're not actually being productive. It's like at a certain point, it becomes less helpful and kind of just starts to get in the way, Let us stop thinking and go full goober. I would say, I don't think you need to go 100% no thoughts, head empty, but I think there's a lot of those thoughts that are currently swirling in your head that you don't need to have there, and you can definitely clear those out. So, some thoughts, couple thoughts, head rattling just a little bit, head rattling a little bit, It's not full, but it's not completely empty. I think you just got to find that proper balance to strike. But yeah, there's a lot of stuff that's weighing on your mind when it comes to love that I think is not serving any purpose other than just making you feel like dog shit. And you can probably get rid of that. Some thoughts. Head's organized. Yeah, head organized. Yeah. Exactly. But there you go. I hope that helps. I hope that helps, Red, for your love reading. Alrighty. And now I think it's raffle time. So, for those of you in chat who have not gotten a reading yet from me, and you would like one, I am thinking of a number between 1 through 10. And the first person to guess the number will get the reading. So hi, Nordy. Also, oh my gosh, I missed it, but Lemon, you actually got it. The number was in fact 5. So what would you like for your reading, Lemon? Yeah, the number I was thinking of was in fact 5. Hi, Shorts, welcome in as well. And 5. A general reading, please. A lot of things in my life have happened. Ooh. I've gotten worse all at once. I kind of just want to hear something from the cards. Oh, one of those points. I gotcha. Let's see what we got for you then, Lemon. Let's see what the cards got to say for your general reading. Well, that's timing. It's fine. I shuffle for a while. Can somebody type in the chat for Lemon that I shuffle for a while, so they'll be fine. Thank you, Leonix. I appreciate it. I'm over here to, hi. Yeah, I shuffle for a while, so you wouldn't have had to worry either way. You can't advertise to me. Yeah, that is the nice part of being a multi-streamer, you know. You can watch on whatever platform is most convenient for you. And maybe that platform switches midstream. Hi, Axe Dragon. Welcome in. Yeah, no worries. According to my thing, the ad break will be ending in roughly like 30 seconds. So the ad break should be almost over on the other platform anyway. Let's see what we got for you, Lemon. Oh my gosh, Bobby. Hi, Bobby. Thank you so much for the raid. How are you guys? How was stream? Did you win Dark Souls? Did you win? I hope y'all are doing good. We're actually doing the final tarot reading of the night right now for chat. And then I'm gonna hunt the fridge for some food. How's the tarot going? It's going pretty good so far. Though we're about to do a general reading for somebody who's been having some difficulties. So we'll see how this reading turns out. But I'd say overall the readings have been pretty good. Also, hi, Seth. Welcome in. But yeah, did you win? Did you win Dark Souls? Yeah, I do like the Twitch UI more than the YouTube one. It just feels more clean and intuitive, I guess. There we go. So we start with the first one. And then we follow it up with the next card, which is... And then your final card, which is... There we go. Alrighty. So, for your general reading, Lemon, we have the Three of Swords, we have Justice, and we have the Eight of Wands. So, Three of Swords is tough because we immediately start with heartbreak. The Three of Swords is the card of a broken heart. It's disappointment, the overwhelming emotional pain of, you know, an ended relationship. It sucks. This is the heartbreak card. And it doesn't necessarily have to be romantic heartbreak. It can be, you know, friendships. It can be family, whatever the case is. It does feel like a relationship, whatever relationship that may be, has been lost, has been cut free. And, you know, it's sad, you know? But that is just kind of, that is life, honestly. Some relationships come, some relationships go. But interestingly, we do follow that heartbreak with the Justice card. And the Justice card is a card of timing. And so it kind of feels like, yeah, it sucks that this had to end, but I feel like this was kind of the best time for it to happen. This was sort of like, this is just how things lined up. It was sort of going to happen. At least it happened now. You got it over with. You ripped off the Band-Aid. You can start healing now that it's over. You know, like it sucks, but at least you can start healing now. You can start putting things together. You can move forward. You know, everything's lined up for you. I think it's just a matter of pushing yourself forward to the next thing, deciding what you do from here, what you do now, you know? Success is imminent for you. What you decide to do with your life, what relationships you decide to pursue, what decisions you decide to make. I think the Justice card is sort of encouraging you. And then in addition to that encouragement, we also have the Eight of Wands, right? And the Eight of Wands is a card of kind of juggling a lot of stuff on your plate. You got a lot of pots on the stove simmering away, but none of them are burning. I will say that, you know. The Eight of Wands is a card of successfully sort of like multitasking, doing a lot of things at once, juggling a lot of different projects and things. It feels like you've got your hands full. So at the very least, I don't think you'll be mentally dwelling on the heartbreak, just because you kind of got a lot of shit on your plate anyway. It's like, you know, this might as well happen. I might as well focus my energy on other shit right now. I got more important things that I'm cooking on the stove right now than, you know, a couple of things, you know. So it feels like there is at least, I think, an outlet for you to redirect your attention, and it does seem to be helping, because I think you are doing well at redirecting your attention with a lot of the stuff, you know. Obviously there's pain. Obviously it's still going to linger. Yes, that's just how it is with heartbreak, no matter what type of relationship it is. But I think having the ability to shift gears mentally and like kind of lock in on things that aren't related does help a lot with like the passing grief of the loss, you know? I know I tend to do that. I tend to bury myself in work when there's stuff I don't really want to think about. I'm like, what if I just do everything? What if I just do everything, actually? And then I won't have time to think. So it feels a little bit like that, yeah. But you are doing well. You are juggling all of those different things, all of the different stuff that you want to do, all those projects you're working on, whatever it is. It does feel like it is working to your benefit. No new thoughts, head at capacity. Yeah, exactly. Also, hi, Swa. Welcome in. Thank you so much for the raid. I hope your art stream was very, very productive. Welcome in. I'm actually just finishing up the last tarot reading of the night, but I hope you're doing well. You drew Fluff? Oh my gosh, yeah. Fluffy, fluffy. We love Fluff. That helped. Yeah, I'm glad. So, Benny. Thank you for the gift sub to Veer, Benny. Did you win, though? Did you win, Art? Yeah, did you? Did you win? Yeah, I think the key thing here is sometimes the best thing for you to do when you have those overwhelming emotions is to just channel them into something productive, into something else, you know? As much as we kind of want to sit and wallow, I think that only helps so much, you know? You sit with your emotions for a little bit. You go, okay, yeah, this sucks. Check. Double for sure. Made sure this sucks. This does in fact suck. And now let's use this energy for something else. Let's use this energy for something that will bring me joy. Let's invest the energy that I now have free from this into something that I care about, into a worthy and just cause. Even if that worthy and just cause is like, I don't know, learning how to make ice cream without an ice cream maker or something, you know? Which, by the way, have you guys made ice cream without an ice cream maker before, where you do like this double Ziploc bag method? Oh, that's so much fun. I love silly little projects and stuff like that. But I do think it is very much like a, yeah, things didn't go according to plan. Yeah, things have been difficult. But I think you've been doing your best to manage while you can, and it's working out in the long run for you. That you've been doing so well so far, you know? So at the very least, it feels like the cards are applauding you for doing what you could, you know? There you go. So there's your extra little reassurance for you. As much as things do suck and there's been a lot going on, the cards are still proud of you. Yay, I got the bag. Yeah. Look at you. Oh my gosh. The casual flex. You got it on both your accounts. But there you go. That is officially all of the readings for today. We're all caught up on everybody. You didn't have to say the P word. Now I'm crying. Oh, saying that we're proud of you. We are proud of you. Sometimes you gotta hear it. And I'll tell you if you need to hear it. Let's see who's online because I am so fucking hungry. I am starving. So who are we gonna raid? Who are we gonna raid? You know, Chains is still streaming, so I think we will raid Chains actually. That's what we'll do. There we go. So we're gonna raid Chains. Tomorrow we're playing Paranormal Site, The Mermaid's Curse. So if you guys want to watch more supernatural mystery visual novel playthrough, I will hopefully see you guys tomorrow for that. I'm a big fan of it so far. I've really been enjoying The Mermaid's Curse a lot. I'm a big fan of the Paranormal Site series. But yeah, hope I'll see you guys tomorrow. But if not, no worries. I'll see you when I see you. I hope you guys have a wonderful, wonderful night. And good night. Mwah.